get my fees up. Sipping on that clean, I took it tequila. I tell you my dreams, I'm gonna achieve. So I just left the cafe, did a bunch of work, on my way home, about to make some food. Man, God is good, man. The more I think about it, the more I get distracted. You know, if you think too much, bro, you're just gonna get taken away from the main thing, man. And it's really just a waste of time. I feel like this is straight from the heart because I'm not even really thinking right now. The work is the work, right? The work is the work. That needs to be done regardless. But the hard part is positioning yourself to do the work correctly. Like, why are you gonna half-ass anything? Like, I was talking to this guy at the gym and he's like personal trainer and how he's a very strict trainer when it comes to your form. Like, if you're not doing the exercise correctly, why are you even doing it at all? And I said, bro, you could apply that to anything. If you're not gonna do it right, you shouldn't even be doing it at all because clearly you're not taking it serious. If you're aware of that, then it's a blessing because you know how to discern what needs to be done or what you should be doing. Because if you're just half-assing it and you're complaining about it, chances are you're not supposed to be doing that thing. But if you realize that what you have and the tasks you have at hand is a blessing, and you begin to do things for God, and you just embrace the work itself, and you just remember, like, this is a vehicle. Like, all the work you're doing now is just a vehicle to where you want to be. That's just a little life talk for anyone who feels like they're not where they want to be, because it's easy to think that way. I'm a victim of that. I think everybody falls into that mentality at some point of like, damn, like, I wish I could do more, or I wish I could do different. It's really easy to just drift away if you're not constantly grounded. And honestly, the best way to be grounded is to have conversation with someone, talk to someone, let someone know about your situation, like what's going on, solidify your position and learn how to adjust accordingly. Anyways, that's just a little idea that I had. You're good, you know, you're good. You don't have to worry. Like, this is these moments of trial and these moments of being tested, that's just your faith being tested. But yeah, we're on the way back, about to munch, about to eat some food, and then go on with the day. Let's get it. It's Tuesday, you know, beginning of the week, man. Let's go. Every day is Monday, matter of fact. Fuck Tuesday.
So good at remembering pain that we will do more to avoid pain. But like,
So stay, I guess. That's the choice.
So it's the next day, it's May 7th. Yesterday I ended up getting home and pretty much just decluttered my room. I feel like the more things that are in our space physically can really affect the way we think and stuff like that. Also, I've been in a recovering process. I've been training way too much at the gym. I'm pretty much gonna take these next couple of days to focus on recovery, deep stretching, mobility work, and things along those lines. So for those who don't know, I'm a videographer / editor. I do a lot of content-based work. Something I like to do before like 11:30 a.m. is pretty much prepare. So I either read a little bit of the word or I just do some writing and reflection, just kind of to set my mind up for success in what I do. You know, and it varies. We all have our bad days and our good days. My ideal morning looks like going to the gym, coming home, doing some reflection, some reading, and then getting straight to work, maybe until late afternoon, get back home, cook, and all that stuff. And that's pretty much my routine. I enjoy it a lot. Work is work. Like everything is work, you know. It's something that I've always wanted, was to have this flexibility to just set myself up and just do anything that I choose to do. And it takes time. It takes a lot of time. I'm sure that that's what anyone would say. And there's still a lot of things that I'm learning myself through this business. The more that I remember that I'm not in control, the more peace I find in my heart. All I have to do is what's placed in front of me, what's placed in my heart and in my head. That's why prayer is important, and just reflection overall, just to see what the next step is to just grow a business. Because at the end of the day, you're creating something, you're creating an organization. It's not as complicated as we may think it is. It's just a matter of improving oneself, solving people's problems, either a service, a product, and just selling that and just growing. You know, it's like an endless growth game. Since I did do some reflection right now, I'm gonna go to the cafe, have a coffee, and just lock in for a couple hours before I come back and eat some food.
Yo, I made that song yesterday. It was crazy. I'm gonna pause it real quick. So I was at the cafe. I just didn't dwell on the thoughts that came to me. That's like the secret. The less time you can spend thinking about something, thinking about doing something, and actually doing it, the more progress you're gonna make and the more momentum you're gonna build. The thing is when you start getting discouraged and you start dwelling on these different thoughts, then momentum going upwards starts to slow down. It's like moving up a hill and you're going super fast and then you start slowing down, so then you start going backwards. So the same thing works with our minds, right? And everything that just happens in our life. So the more action we take, that's movement, that's motion. And your progress will continue to stay in motion, moving upwards, the more you can push forward. The cool thing about this is it doesn't matter the level or the amount of progress you're making a day, as long as you're making progress every single day. That's movement, that's motion. That little wave can create a tsunami, you know what I mean? And that's the goal, is to just continue making these little waves every single day. Maybe one day you do better than another day, and but some days you're gonna do less than other days. So it's like, as long as you're doing something, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all a preparation to the great things that you're gonna achieve. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of being productive and patient. That's really what it is. I know it's a little word vomit, but that's just what I'm saying now. That's just a result of my session of work at the cafe today, and I hope you guys took something from that. It's a mentality thing. It's not anything exterior, which sometimes it can be, but most times it's all inside of you. Everything could be found inside of you, and just keep that in mind.
Thank God. Just thank God. Wherever you're at this point in your life, just thank Him. Like, there's nothing else you can do but thank God. It's actually kind of funny to think about, because it's like, we can stress out so much, we can feel like a certain type of way, but at the end of the day, it's like, this is you and God. And the fact that you're still breathing and watching this video, you might as well just say thank you. But right now, I just got off a call, about to do some work. Just really continue to figure things out, to persevere and to organize. That's what separates people. What's good, y'all? What's goody? We're about to go back to the cafe and get some work in. You see, every single day is structured with health first, then business or work, come home, health, nutrition, eating, and then back to work. That's pretty much the majority of my days as of late. Honestly, there's moments where I get complacent and there's moments where I get stagnant and I don't do what I need to do to move the needle forward. It's a bit sad, because there's this pressure that sometimes can't be lifted off of me, and all I have is praying to God and hoping that I can figure it out. And it's difficult, but that doesn't stop me from moving. The point I'm trying to make here is, no matter how difficult or how complacent or how unsatisfied you might be, the goal is to not stop. It's to continue to do something, even if it's in small increments. I've mentioned this earlier in this video. It's just, these little things will compound, and I fall short all the time. I fail all the time. It's up to me to take that failure and grow from it. So I share this with you because I know everybody is imperfect. Everyone watching this video, no matter how holy you are, no matter how down bad you are, everyone's still imperfect. And the goal is to just improve, being better than yesterday. Sometimes I go back in my camera roll. I don't know if you guys do this, but sometimes I go back in my camera roll and I look back years ago and I look at where I was and I'm like, dang, like, look who I am today. Like, that version of myself can't compare it to me who I am today. Although I maintained specific morals and values, I'm a whole completely new creation every single day. It's remembering that. It's crazy to say that again. It's like, we're a new creation. So it's constantly seeking growth, but through God, praying for guidance, praying for understanding and knowledge on what needs to be done, what we need to learn, what we need to understand. Understanding is the foundation. It's like knowing. I don't know where I was going with that, but it just led me to this of like, continue to seek growth, like, no matter where it is. I have a problem
with going to sleep at night. And the best solution to that is setting up my environment to go to sleep prior. You know, it's like I have to put my phone out of my room. I have to put some sleeping sounds. I have to set up my bed to where I have comfortable pillows and, you know, have like a dim red light or have no light and just be at complete ease. Take some magnesium. You know, it's all engineering yourself for success, you know, and it's all preparation. There's so many things that I have to work on, and I share this with you because I want this to be a journal. I want this to be something that you can come back and take from. We're all in this journey to develop, and the reason my YouTube channel isn't at a specific level is because this is the process. This is where the groundwork is done, where everything is being built, where things are being understood. Yeah, life is just unfolding. So, you know, the moment you master something and you figure things out, then things start to move. Anyways, enough with the ranting. I'm going to the cafe now and we're gonna get some work in. Let's go.
Siempre estoy a tu lado, agarrado de tu mano. Este yo nunca lo cambio, y yo te lo prometo. Esto más que un sentimiento, esto viene de adentro. Tu amor tiene un efecto más loco, te digo en serio. En el cielo. Cielo, cielo, cielo.
I know this video hasn't had any structure, but the point that I'm trying to make in this video is that you just have to keep going. You just have to get up, put your shoes on, go for that run. You have to get up, go into the booth and make that song. You just have to post that video. You just have to keep moving. Doesn't matter how big the increments are. You just have to move forward. Doesn't matter if it's 1 inch, if it's 2 inches, if it's a yard, if it's a mile. It doesn't matter, because anything that's moving you forward, no matter how much it is, it's still progress. Progress is made in the process. Of course, you might not see results in the moment. And a lot of times we stress, man, I need this right now. I need this right now. But the reason you don't have it right now is because you're not ready to attain it. I would just say, keep doing what you're doing. If it's right in your heart and it's right with God, keep doing what you're doing. Don't be influenced by any exterior person. Everyone has their own problems. They're doing what they're doing because of their own life. Their life is not your life. Your life is your life. Don't forget that you have control over your mind and your attention. So use it wisely. And I'm imperfect as everyone else is. But one thing I do know is that no matter what, I'm not gonna stop. So I encourage everyone watching this video to keep going. That after this video, you put down your phone and you just keep pushing. If you made it this far, of course. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be trying my best to post a little bit more frequently. Things are still being worked out, but God is good and He's good all the time. So just remember that. If you want to keep in touch with me a little bit more on a personal level, definitely follow my Instagram. DM me if you want to do any kind of work, whether it's music or any kind of video, whatever it is, we could talk something out. Anyways, without further ado, stay up and stay blessed. Let's get it.